recent decision by coach Craig Berube to keep Max Pacioretty out of the lineup, even though he's healthy, has sparked discussions among hockey fans and analysts. Pacioretty, who scored 30 goals last season, has seen his presence on the front line decrease, even after some convincing wins by the Toronto Maple Leafs. The question that remains is, what's the message behind this choice? For Berube, the answer is simple. This is just a decision I made. That's it. The coach explained that with the strength of the roster, not all players can suit up every night. We have extra players, and not everyone can play, he emphasized. This straightforward approach shows that Berube is committed to implementing a competitive, merit-based style in his new role, where game performance dictates lineup decisions. Do you agree that this is the right way to manage the team? Let us know what you think. Given this situation, Pacioretty will need to prove his worth on the ice. The veteran, who is 35 and has dealt with significant injuries, understands that he needs to stand out among a team with solid options like Bobby McMahon and Timothy Liljegren, who have been shining recently. Pacioretty is not just fighting for his spot, but also dealing with a whirlwind of emotions, as adjusting to a new team is never easy. How do you think he can stand out and regain his place on the front line? The Maple Leafs have an abundance of forwards ready to step up, and Pacioretty knows he has to show his value at every opportunity. Though he scored well in the past, his recent performance has been underwhelming, especially after being limited to under 11 minutes of ice time in a crucial game. The question on everyone's mind now is, can Pacioretty pull it together and solidify himself as a real threat for the team? However, Pacioretty's presence on the team is crucial, especially given his physicality and offensive skills. As Berube commented, he's big. It's important to have a guy who can shoot and also be heavy inside. To that end, Pacioretty has been focusing on improving his skills in training, working with the Leafs performance staff to make strides. "I'm now focusing on my body and overall health," he said, showing his commitment to returning to a high level of competitiveness. Do you think this dedication will be enough to secure a spot on the team? As the month progresses, the pressure mounts, with the imminent return of other players from LTIR. Pacioretty, along with others fighting for ice time, is aware that each game is an opportunity to prove his value. This also raises a question of how he can adapt his playing style to fit the team's new dynamics. What do you think he should improve to stand out? Pacioretty's struggle isn't just individual. It represents a bigger dilemma within the Leafs, where competition for minutes and staying in the lineup remains fierce. For a talented player like him, the journey is full of challenges but also rich with opportunities. Let's follow him on this quest to reclaim his spot and fully contribute to the Toronto Maple Leafs' success. Are you rooting for him? On an exciting Wednesday night, the Toronto Maple Leafs gave fans a thrilling victory at home against the Los Angeles Kings, with an impressive 6-2 score. However, this win wasn't the only highlight of the game. A large number of scouts from various NHL teams were present at the Scotiabank Arena, sparking curiosity about potential roster changes for the Leafs. Young Swedish defenseman Timothy Liljegren made his season debut but had a quiet performance, playing under 14 minutes, the fewest of all defensemen. Despite the team's positive result, Liljegren had been expressing frustration over not having a more significant role. This raises a question. Could Toronto be considering a trade involving the defenseman? What do you think? What would be the implications of such a move? As the night went on, the rumors intensified. Respected journalist David Pagnotta revealed that 14 teams had representatives watching the Leafs vs. Kings showdown. Among them, Dallas Stars general manager Jim Nill was a standout presence. Dallas is one of the teams mentioned as a potential destination for Liljegren. Can you imagine seeing him play for a new team? Could this benefit the Leafs in a way that further improves their performance? However, Liljegren isn't the only player potentially at the center of trade talks. David Kampf, who has a significant cap impact with his $2.4 million contract, could also be moved, especially with the emergence of new talents like Fraser Minton, who's recovering from injury. Additionally, we can't forget about Kaye Jarnkrok, who, though currently on LTIR, is another player who could be considered for a trade. As fans, what do you think the best strategy for the Leafs is right now? Which players would you like to see involved in a trade? With the team constantly managing salary cap issues and looking to strengthen their options, changes seem inevitable. What does this mean for the future of the Toronto Maple Leafs? Are they ready to make a big trade? Or would they prefer to stick with the current core and focus on developing their young talent? The next few weeks will certainly be crucial. And as always, we'll be here to closely follow every move. In summary, Max Pacioretty's journey with the Toronto Maple Leafs is far from easy, but it's this very determination that could make him an even more valuable player for the team. Watching his struggles and progress, it becomes clear that hockey is more than just a game. It's a test of resilience and adaptation. The fans play a crucial role in this process, and your voices are always welcome. We want to hear from you. How do you see Pacioretty's future with the team? Do you think he'll regain his spot on the front line? If you found this analysis interesting, don't forget to leave your comment below. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, make sure to do so and activate notifications to stay up to date with all the latest news in the hockey world. Your interaction is very important to us.